Have you been brainwashed by white supremacy into thinking that biblical characters were white people? The following biblical passage is about Moses when he was trying to free the Hebrews from their indentured servitude in ancient Egypt. Signs for Moses. Exodus chapter 4. Verse 1. Moses answered, "What if they do not believe me or listen to me and say, 'The Lord did not appear to you'?" Verse 2. Then the Lord said to him, "What is that in your hand?" "A staff," he replied. Verse 3. The Lord said, "Throw it on the ground." Moses threw it on the ground, and it became a snake, and he ran from it. Verse 4. Then the Lord said to him, "Reach out your hand and take it by the tail." So Moses reached out and took hold of the snake, and it turned back into a staff in his hand. Verse 5. "This, said the Lord, is so that they may believe that the Lord, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has appeared to you." Verse 6. Then the Lord said, "Put your hand inside your cloak." So Moses put his hand into his cloak. And when he took it out, the skin was leprous, it had become as white as snow. Verse 7. "Now put it back into your cloak," he said. So Moses put his hand back into his cloak, and when he took it out, it was restored, like the rest of his flesh. Verse 8. Then the Lord said, "If they do not believe you or pay attention to the first sign, they may believe the second." Verse 9. "But if they do not believe these two signs or listen to you, take some water from the Nile and pour it on the dry ground. The water you take from the river will become blood on the ground." Exodus chapter 4 verse 6 clearly reveals that these were people who were not white-skinned. So why does every movie you have ever seen except for The Prince of Egypt show people who are white-skinned as the characters from the Bible? Why does every biblical training book or flashcard you've ever seen show biblical characters as white-skinned people? Could it be that the persons who made them wanted it to appear that they were the first people, and therefore the superior race of people? Could it be that they wanted everyone else in the world to see them as the original human design, and everyone else as rejects or subhuman? How could they have read the same words and not understood what it says? You should ask a white preacher or priest to explain it to you someday and see what they say. I hope this video gave you something to think about. Please write your comments in the comments section below.